My next character is gonna be a metal fan. He's just a dude in leather covered in spikes. Yep. You got
Thinks he's a rogue, but he's actually a paladin, one of those kind of things. Sneak attack. It's actually smite.
And we're live. We are live. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, friends.
Hello.
This is the Heroes Era. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm your Dungeon Master, Ben, and we are playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons. And with me tonight, I have Bodhi as Reynold.
Hello, the one healer.
Joel as Mordecai.
The ticking time bomb.
And Chris as Jules.
The guy trying to keep the rest of them alive.
And tonight we are telling a story, but we do not yet know how it will go. The players, the dungeon master, the dice, all of these will have a hand in how the game unfolds. This is the Heroes Era.
Logo, big spin.
Like the intro to a newscast.
I see.
Something like that.
Boulders falling.
Yeah. We'll add it in post.
Oh, boulders falling.
Everyone dies.
As always, we appreciate everybody joining us. Bodhi, can you want to run through the important details?
Well, sure. I'd be happy
to how else people can find us.
Well, if you would love to know, we have our main Twitch channel here. And we, of course, is the Heroes Era, which you're viewing right now, hopefully. But we also have our Discord, which is the Heroes Era. We plan one-shots there. We talk to each other. We send gifs and memes about hiding homebrew firearm rules and Snicker bars for Halloween. We have people joining to go do like one-shots. We plan. You can talk to us if you join as well. We'll respond. We promise. I'm making that promise now, I guess. We have our Twitter at the Heroes Era, where we have supplementary campaign content like quotes from characters, polls on who you want to die, or which demon you want to summon into the world. And then we also have our YouTube channel, which is the Heroes Era, which is where we upload these VODs to, so that you can watch them after the fact, so you can get those juicy details you might have missed the first go around. Also helpful for us because we also may miss details that we need to go back and look at. And for those audio listeners out there, we have our podcasts, which are, we edit out things like dead air and, add a bit more flair to them. We send them out on most podcast platforms where you usually listen to all your other podcasts that you enjoy at work or however you so please to view them. I'm stumbling here. But anyway,
you're doing great.
Those are the main ones, and of course, I'll leave it to the floor if anyone wants to plug their stuff. Nobody usually does, but it's nice to offer. It's a courtesy thing, you understand. We sit here in silence for 5 seconds.
So, with that, much appreciated, and of course, thanks to Jason for subscribing. Really appreciate that. If you want to subscribe here on Twitch, that'd be really awesome. But let's just briefly go over what happened last game. Chris, you lost your internet connection about halfway through, unfortunately, living in the swamps of Florida there.
Yeah, it's no man's land out here. It's reckless. You can't. I had to go. Our pet gator chewed through the barbed wire fence, and the router that we had strapped on his back sank into the bayou. So
not gummy.
Yeah. So we had to fish all that out, but we're good now. I hired a kid in overalls to hold a co-hanger up, and I'm catching some Wi-Fi from the Disney.
That's perfect.
Yep.
So I'm glad you're back then. And last time, actually, during game, we had just a few kind of main things happen, and just briefly to touch on those, an old man visited Reynold in the streets and gave him a golden canary. This is some kind of prophecy related to Bahamut.
Yeah, Reynold really dropped the ball because every single check he made to understand whatever knowledge is being thrown at him, he did not make.
And so certain realizations were made later. I'm sure they'll come up in conversation early here.
Yes.
And Mordecai came to kind of a plan as regarding getting rid of this mask that has plagued him and kind of given away certain key, pieces of information that have ultimately harmed the purpose of your group. So, do you want to just briefly touch on that plan as far as inscribing the symbols of this devil into a source? Because we came to several realizations.
So, our plan so far is to return to the Grapha, which, from my understanding, is a powerful relic, or at least the one closest to us, and inscribing the mark of the Giver of Faces upon its surface in exchange for the removal of this mask. And, I mean, to me, it seems like a fair trade, dooming the world in exchange for the removal of a minor inconvenience. That's just, the math adds up. I like our odds.
And so, when we left off, Jules had was gone shopping, and Mordecai and Reynold were discussing this in the All Tavern. So perhaps we'd have Jules join you all here. We lost Bodhi.
No.
Beautiful.
He's typing in Discord.
Okay.
Now he's having internet problems.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, we can continue with you just joining them.
Yeah.
In the tavern, if you please.
Okay. So I'll come back in and just sort of look around. I'll see Mordecai there. I guess Bodhi or Reynold's not there right now. And so,
yeah, perhaps he stepped away to the loo, as they say, somewhere.
Yeah. So let's come over and be like, Mordecai, hey, how's it going? I did a little shopping. Here, I found you a thing, and I'll give him a little carved trinket. It's like a little boat. It's like, I don't know. It's just a neat thing. There you go.
It's amazing. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Good craftsmanship. Looked like something you'd like, I always try to, when you go out to like a shop or something, you get a little thing for your friends. Anyway, so how's everything going?
We have a plan, and I think it's going to work.
Wait. We're not supposed to talk about the plans with you because you can thing.
I think it's part of a plan. I don't think it matters.
Sorry, 1 second. Okay, good. We have a 7-hour psychic link. In the head.
What do
you mean it's part of the thing?
So in the head, I'm going to explain the plan that we have developed so far, in terms of returning back to the Grapha, and defacing this monument with the mark of the Giver of Faces, to essentially use one devil to fight another. So
how can you trust this? How can you trust that this thing?
I don't. I don't at all. But
okay, so
I
what
know
incentive do we have to go through with this, though?
he's not our friend, but he's not necessarily our enemy. Now, in terms of these two devils, they don't like each other. They're mortal enemies.
And he told you that.
It's known history between them.
Okay. Well, I mean that's at least some incentive for him to actually do what he says he's going to do.
So at the very worst.
By the way, I know you can still hear us even in his head. I know you're listening. I don't like this. Just so you know.
At the very worst, we're killing two birds with one stone. We'll be able to remove the mask, which allows us to work freely without a spy spying on us constantly.
Mm-hmm.
And two, we're turning two devils against each other.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I mean,
my concern.
I have no confidence in returning to fight these spider creatures on our own. But if we had a devil, or at least a support, it might be easier to kill them off and fight them out of the grappa.
My only concern with this is that, yeah, it's killing two birds with one stone, but then how big is this stone going to be, and how many birds is it going to kill before this is all over with? You know,
there's already a devil in this continent. That's not going to be good for us. And
that's true.
It's not gonna take long for them to get down this low.
Very true. But on the flip side, there is already a devil on this continent. I don't like it, Mordecai. I can't. I'm not saying no because I don't have a better answer, but I don't know. I don't like it.
Between one devil that hates us and two devils that hate each other, I know which one I'd rather have.
Yeah, I'd also rather not have anyone, spying on us.
That's a big one. That's a really big one.
That was weird.
I mean, this isn't the only option we have. I could go to hell and fight this thing.
Reynold returns from the restroom as you guys are
sorry
discussing this.
Had some milk.
We have three options. Option one, we do this for the giver of faces and he removes his mask. Option two, we go to hell and we fight Belial and hope to win. Or option three, I walk off this map so you guys can move freely without me. I'd still be able to help you. We just wouldn't be able to work.
So we have two options then, because that's not a viable choice.
We can we can work together because you have your psychic ability, correct?
Yeah, but that only lasts so many hours at a time, and I have to see you when I start it up.
How far does that extend?
Once it's on, it extends through the whole plane. But in order for me to make the connection, I have to be looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
And I can only hold it at best for about 8 hours before I'd have to reconnect.
What if we work together but separately and meet up every certain amount of hours? Would that work for you?
I mean, just to throw it out there, I have both scrying and sending.
My fear is that we'll go and fight these spiders, and that Belial will send another group to attack us when we're at our weakest.
It's just there's nothing else that we can ask for aid from in this. It has to be another devil.
Oof, that's a good question. I've never tried praying to a god. I feel like that would be weird.
It kind of is, if I'm honest. But, I have spells for it.
I mean, you pray to a devil and he'll answer you right away. I hear so many stories of unanswered prayers from gods.
Yeah, it's the whole faith thing going on.
All right.
I feel like devils have so much better customer service.
Let's do it.
The three of you sit at the bar of the All Tavern. Having made this plan, a person approaches, and their face is swallowed in a black cowl. The shadows hide their features. And this person walks up to you, Mordecai. Says,
"Is this the crazy old lady from before?"
No.
So new.
You do recognize them, though, as they look up at you. "This is your friend from Omnis. I wasn't sure I'd find you. I also never thought I'd come west. Mordecai, I've come to give you your book back."
Yeah, that's some good delivery service.
I knew I could count on you.
Yes, well,
take it back.
I feared after I discovered what was in it. I knew I could not let the council have it or find me with it. I made notes for you. It was like a cryptogram. A very advanced, difficult one. I'm sure you would have never figured it out.
I mean, I could have figured it out eventually.
I'm not sure.
I just didn't have. I didn't have the time, or the resources.
Well, nonetheless, I've done it for you. I've come all this way, and I think that I might be joining you for at least a short while, if that's all right.
Can I read through the book and see some of the notes that he scribbled?
Yes.
I'm going to start just flipping through.
Sure, just a moment. I'll make this, this is a handout I will make available to you. Where did I save it? Let's see. And so it should be in your journal now. And he hands you back this book, and as you open it, begin to read it, you also notice there are some pages in the back of it that have been ripped out.
Were they ripped out previously, or did he do it?
They had not been ripped out when you gave this book to your friend.
I'm just going to look at the missing pages quizzingly.
Yes. I'm sorry about that. When I discovered what was written here, I panicked, and I'm afraid I burned what was written here. You have to forgive me, I was quite paranoid. I thought the council was behind me at every corner, and I could not let them obtain this knowledge. It spoke of... well, you have enough to read there. Perhaps we can discuss that later. What you have to read will make what I have to tell you easier to understand, though I must admit I've tried not to remember it. And so, Mordecai, you do have a bit to read here. Perhaps I'll leave you to that for the moment.
I skimmed through it. I think I got most of it.
Okay.
I'd like to do something real quick while that's happening. While Mordecai is catching up with his friend, I want to just kind of grab Reynold for a second and just like, can I talk to you really quick? Yeah. Hey, we'll catch up with you guys in just a sec. He's gonna pull Reynold aside and be like, hey.
But yeah,
this whole devil thing.
I know, right? I felt.
Are you okay with this?
I'm very conflicted, and there's there's reasons why, and I'll give it to you right now. Having the mask off of Mordecai's face would be a great boon, because then we would be able to. I have been very paranoid about saying anything that could incriminate us at any times. First, it was the wizards. Now it's a demon devil thing, and it's just it doesn't stop. And I wish it could just stop. And just having the peace of mind that I don't have to speak through our mind to communicate something for once would be great. I don't know if that's a good enough reason to summon a demon into the world to go kill another one.
It just feels like a lot of this plan is relying on a devil being legit and upfront and honest with us. And I don't know. Mordecai broke it down to me. I signed up for it. I agreed with it. We'll do it, because I don't have another answer either.
That's also where I'm at. Is I don't have another good answer. I mean, Brahms is out of the equation. He can't help us. There's going to be no army coming to help us. There's going to be nothing that we can get that is outside help that can mobilize and come here in a organized front to fight these spider things that are crawling out of the Grafta. That's not an option. It can't happen. It's too much time.
No, I get that. And listen, and I want the mask off of Mordecai's face just as much as you do. Not just for our own sake, but I want him to walk. I don't want us to have to explain to people that he's not a horrible person every time we walk into a new place. I don't want to have to do that either. I'd like for him to be able to walk into a tavern and just be greeted and welcomed. I mean, I'm sure he probably, as a tiefling, has a hard enough time getting that as it is, and now he's got that to deal with too. Like, he doesn't need that.
Yeah.
So I want it off of him too, and not only that, but through that mask, because of the work that we do and the things that we are involved in, and that thing having access to seeing what we're doing, it's doing evil through us now. Those spiders and all that stuff, like that's there because of us.
I feel like we should have an order of operations, and we shouldn't go immediately to summon whoever. I have, and I'm speaking to him in a low voice, so not through the mind, so only he can hear. I have greater risk. I don't have greater restoration right now, but next morning I can get greater restoration, and I've bought the component for it. I can spend the gem on it. I can see if that can fix whatever he's got going on. I'll be honest, it probably won't, but I feel like I have to try at least. Because lesser restoration did nothing. Remove curse did nothing. Greater restoration, last chance, really.
Yeah. Well, I don't know magic like you do, but that's a more potent version of it, right?
But yeah, that's a higher tier. Yeah. It takes more energy and a more expensive gem to do it.
And it typically can remove stronger things. So, yeah, no, I agree. We should at the very least try that. Before we do anything else, we'll try that.
Yeah.
And I guess if that doesn't work, then we do what we got to do, and we just hope we can contain it.
Look, also, I'll throw this out there as an option. I can literally talk to my god now. I can commune. I can ask questions and get honest answers. I can do divination, which is where through a 7-day period, I can ask what will happen to something because of an event. Basically, I can get like a response. Hold on,
okay.
I'm messing up this. Hold on, he pulls out his book and looks at it. I can do it right now as a ritual. I can ask like one question about a specific thing that will happen in a week, and I get a reply back. It can be a variety of different, good, bad, neither, in between. I've gotten
it's one of those typical God answers where it's vague and unclear.
I asked Bahamut if Brahms was going to be executed, and they said, I don't know. So that will give you, something to base that answer off of. Commune's supposed to be more powerful and more straightforward, and I feel like I can try that. But I think it's more expensive. I don't know. I would have to look.
I think that we
news.
we try everything. We've got some money, we've got some time. We try everything we can in between now and then. I don't want to go. I don't think we should go release a devil before we've left every other stone. We've left no other stone unturned. So whatever magic you have, whatever holy connections you have, let's try for that. Otherwise, we do what we gotta do.
And have you guys concluded your private conversation?
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, that's all.
Okay.
I would kind of say that, and then sort of like kind of gesture back towards the table, like let's go.
I was just filling jewels in on options I can do on my end, at least what I can try, because if I don't want Mordecai to know that I have greater restoration, because that's supposed to be a surprise thing, so the mask can't resist it. But we join him back at the table. All right, Mordecai, you book nerd, what'd you learn?
I've had a chance to
tell us you got some good news.
Please tell us.
I wish I could.
Oh, God.
I've had a chance to read through the notes, and I have great confidence in his ability to decipher ciphers. From what I've read, it seems like the gods have deserted us.
Oh yeah, that tracks.
It seems like the devils have started to descend upon this world.
Yep.
And it seems like it's only a matter of time until Belial comes and takes his face from me.
Okay, so everything we basically knew already.
From reading this book, it seems like it's not just me. Everyone that's had one of the masks is in danger. Not the ones you possess. The ones that cannot be removed.
Legit ones. So there's other ones of all the different gods.
So it's not just one or two devils we'll have to worry about.
And
it's every face.
It's an incursion. Great.
Tell them the bit about the stone. Or I recall a bit of it. Your friend is at hand.
You go ahead. I mean, I know what you're talking about, but they don't.
Oh, yes.
So, of course.
The notes from Amranthe, right? I'm sorry, am I speaking out of turn? I thought that you all were...
We're looking for anything right now, so, anything's helpful, really.
Seems to look at you, Mordecai, sensing to gauge if you had intended to share this with them or not.
The part about the stone being a portal.
Yes, and how it was the mind of the Slad, but only temporarily. The stone was like nothing I've ever seen or read about, and that is what they said about it as well. And I think that Amranthe wrote that it contains the essence of Therazessa, or perhaps that she passed through it like a portal. And it did supplant the mind of the green Slad that you all defeated, at least for a time, for a short time. And these memories, the memories of this Slad's life are inscribed on the gemstone that was its mind. That is how a Slad's stone, their essence, works. And on this stone, there was only a short account of this Slad's history, if I recall. And the last memory upon the gemstone is a battle between you all and the Slad. The first memory is violence that seemed to spawn its awareness, and then a meeting with a wizard that bears the signature of Therazessa, the arcane signature. I would say it is her, but I wanted to be precise.
The only problem we have is we don't have that stone, and we have no idea where it could be.
So you're telling me that Therazessa, using the Slad gem from the one that we killed, which I believe is the same one that we killed under the Green Acres, I believe is the same one that we're talking about here, and used it as a portal to go into the memories of the Slad, if I got that correctly, or somewhere else.
That might be. I think she went to fight the thing when it gazed upon her. Then the wizard had disappeared. That is what I was able to read from the notes.
Why are wizards so crazy? This I'm gonna jump into the mind of this demon frog and kill it. What the? Okay. Well,
only we had someone who could communicate with gods to determine where this stone could be.
I know you're looking at me, and I can tell you right now that if it's not within their purview, they're not going to give me like a good answer. I don't think this falls underneath that. I mean, it could, for all I know, but I'd have to go to bed and wake up the next morning. I can't do it right now. This sucks.
Yep.
This sucks. I looked at the new guy who's Mordecai's friend. And it's like, well, if you're gonna hang out with us for a few days, you're smart, right? You figured out this cipher and decoded this book. Do you know of like? Do you have like a god that you could like talk to? Like if you could like.
Oh yes, in my back pocket here, real quick. Let's see. No, I'm afraid not.
Did you forget yours? Would you like to borrow mine?
He worships the holy deity of the sarcasm. I see.
I'm just grasping at straws here, guys. All right, it's just so much going on. Listen, demon spiders, a demon meeting my god. I don't know.
Mordecai.
Yes.
In your head, you hear, would you trust this friend of yours with our plan?
More than I would trust Belial.
Well, we already told him, so.
You want to help us summon a demon?
That's a bad opening, Reynold. That's a bad pitch.
For a good cause.
Sorry, to go kill another demon.
No.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Do you have a way to contain a demon or a devil?
I do not. This is your plan for your mask?
We have a problem.
It's a great plan.
An offer has been presented to us.
There's a powerful devil in this continent.
Are considering.
That has already been summoned.
You guys fill him in on it. I have to go to the bathroom.
Who possesses a powerful army of
spider
elves, spiders,
spider people that we fought and evacuate a lot of people away from, and now overrunning the Grafta, which is
it showed itself as a giant scorpion.
Yeah.
Yes, the news of Rispatong is spread.
Oh, people know his name already?
Oh, okay.
Quick.
Well, this makes things easier. He's in this continent.
Yeah, we're trying to kill him.
And I saw him annihilate an entire conclave of wizards.
Yes.
Gone. Poof. In an instant.
In seconds. We have no way to contain him currently. And it won't take long for him to rampage all over this continent.
Do you know of like a library that we could go to go like look at a book like that has like an answer?
I'm from Omnis. I only just arrived. I'm sure you can find a library if you look for one. I would be concerned, Mordecai, that if you keep this face, the council will come for you.
That counts for us anyway.
I'm trying to remove it. The only issue is there's only one way to do that. Well, two. Method 1, I have to defeat Belial. Or Method 2, I have to summon the Giver of Faces.
Hey,
Well-
sorry guys, I'm back. You know, those midday ales just it's like a straight through. Sorry.
I can help
Continue.
with the ritual if that's what you require. Though I don't agree with the well, I don't agree with the plan.
I don't think- I think either of us do.
I'll be
As
there
I
for
point
you, though.
to Jules and Reynold, I don't think
I'll
either
be
of
honest
us
with you.
do. But
I don't agree with it either, but I also don't have a better idea.
literally,
That's exactly where I'm at this point. I mean, I don't think that we are at a spot right now where we're gonna gather up a bunch of clerics and holy weapons and go on a you know,
apparently a crusade is what you're looking
a
for.
crusade. Yes, thank you. A crusade through the underworld.
Because apparently I'm the only cleric alive anymore. That everyone's like, "Oh, you're a cleric. That's cool. Gods have forsaken us. They're not here anymore." And I'm like, "Okay, calm down."
True. I've seen it.
Right. In that case, prepare yourselves. We have a mission.
I mean, I might have the power of I don't know, like a lot more holy power now. I got no clue. I have a bird now, and that's like all I've gained in like the last like day.
It's cute.
Yeah.
As the group of you are having drinks and food in the tavern, perhaps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our
in
typical planning.
between the mental breakdowns and
At a place
general despair.
with things.
They've learned by now when we come in and sit, they have us sit like we're in like there's like a corner space that like where nobody else really sits, kind of around like behind the drinks, you know.
And like once
they
in a
always
while,
kind of tuck us away over there, so we make a lot of noise. It's very dramatic, but you
And
know
once in a
we tip
while,
well, so they let it slide.
a waiter will come by and it's like, "Someone demon what?" And it's like, "I got a job to do. I don't care about that."
Well, so as you're sitting in your booth, another dark figure walks into the tavern. This person has a black cat with them. They're covered in olive green robes and look as though they've been walking for some time. This
Another
person
one.
looks around the bar and actually approaches and says, "May I have a seat?"
Sure, why not? Go ahead and sit down.
More
It's
the
dark,
merrier.
it's dark cloak day. You know, you fit the aesthetic. Come on in.
Do we recognize this person or the voice?
Nice cat.
You don't seem to. She does sit by you, Jules. Master Scavens, am I right?
You are.
I've come to speak with you. I've heard of your company, and I know about the mask your friend wears.
You mean that mask right in front of us?
She looks across the table. Yes, although she is speaking kind of quietly, almost directly to you. I must tell you, I have always killed the ones who wear the faces of the faceless devils.
Well, I appreciate you for not immediately jumping into old habits.
Of course. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm one who hunts in the night. They call me the Shade. I kill devils and demons.
Oh, well, Mrs. the Shade, that is a rather convenient line of work for the types of stuff that we tend to deal with.
Yes, it is no coincidence. I heard that Belial's face left the quaint politicians outside of Omnis at Green Acres. They really, couldn't have caused any harm. But when I learned that one Mordecai, she gestures, acquired the face of Belial, and that the face of Ojashosh was taken by one with the word of power, I knew that I had made a mistake.
Well, I can assure you that the face of Belial was not taken by one Mordecai, but rather Mordecai was taken by the face.
Yes, as it usually is.
I promise you that we wanted no part of this, but here we are.
Well, I have come to help you. Let me share with you at least what little I know about this mask.
Well, we are certainly open to any information that we can obtain because we are running out of options. However, and I'll kind of lean in to a little bit, sort of a whisper. I should mention to you that Belial can see and hear through that mask, so I wouldn't drop any surprise plans in front of Mordecai.
Thank you for the discretion. I am aware. And she turns across the table. Hello, Belial! She shouts.
Oh, we're just saying hi now.
And Mordecai. Long time no see, you filth! Beg your pardon, Mordecai.
I look at the other people. He's just a kidder. She's a kidder. Can we get some more drink? Okay. Can you be that? Okay.
God, speaking undercommon, why don't you? Jeez.
I just wanted to get his attention. No offense, Mordecai.
You got it. You got the host and the server's attention too. Oh my god.
Long ago,
already so weird.
I killed the one who wore the face of Belial. And that mask came away to reveal another face. At first I thought it was some last parting trick of the devil, but before I knew what it was, I sold the mask, the face, to a collector. Since then I have learned more about Makazel's 8 faces. And as you said, the one that looks through the mask can also hear. But be assured, at least your thoughts are your own.
I don't know about that one.
I have come to ensure that the face does not find a new owner. You plan to give the face back or to be rid of it?
To be rid of it.
Yeah. Any way, shape, or form would be great.
You know that Belial will come to you.
As long as I can.
Well, yeah.
I would rather have him come for us. Unfortunately, he's a coward.
Are you sure that's what you would prefer?
Well, you haven't heard what the other options are yet.
At this point, I would.
Well, I would see the mask destroyed. And there's only one way I know of to remove a mask. That is to kill the wearer.
I got Revivify.
Excuse me?
He has.
How long would I have to be dead?
Oh.
Yeah, how long would he have to be dead? I also have Raised Dead.
You have this. I'm not sure that this knowledge will change Mordecai's fate regarding the mask, but you might try. I do not possess these magical spells. I have always been one to cut off the head of the snake, so to speak.
You decapitate the people.
I know the devil who owns this face can remove it from you if you make the right deal. Anyways, all I have to suggest is to choose your words wisely when you ask that Belial. I'm sorry?
I'm going to turn to Reynold.
Yeah?
There's only one person I trust to kill me.
Oh, this got very weird very quick. I kind of only have a blunt instrument. You want like a dagger to the heart,
That's
or
not what I was
a
suggesting
sword?
at all.
I pull out a long sword. I got a sword. Just a quick stab, and that'll do the trick.
I do appreciate your commitment, though.
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry,
No,
Jules.
no,
Do you
no,
want to
no.
kill him?
No.
I feel like
Not
you do a
yet.
better job at it.
Not yet.
There
Not
wouldn't be
yet.
any scars.
No, no.
There wouldn't be any scars left over. It's great. It'd be like you got taxidermy.
Wait, you
Wait,
do
wait.
have Revivify though.
I do have Revivify. I could get raised dead also if we want to make sure he's dead for a little bit and like bring him back.
This would be a attempt of fate for sure.
Oh no, for sure. This is
I
probably
thought-
not gonna work.
I was suggesting that you give the face back to Belial and then kill Belial.
Oh wait, that's an option.
His powers will come back quickly with his face, but if you act in the moment, I'm sure he will still be weak.
Hmm.
Strengthen your resolve.
Well, I don't.
Hmm.
She's still sitting next to me, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to hope that she can understand this. I'm gonna just very casually, as I say this, I'm gonna kind of reach a hand. You know, like when you're like sitting, like with your arms crossed, and you kind of like can like reach a hand under your arm to get to the other person. As I say this, I'm gonna kind of reach my hand under to her arm and just like kind of just put my hand on it, and like give it like a tap, just as like a little subtle thing, and just say, well, I think we're pretty much convinced. I'm pretty much certain that battling Belial head to head is not realistically an option. We are not powerful enough to defeat something like that, probably even with your assistance, and that's not something that we should really attempt. And perhaps maybe, and give that kind of that tap, and then
I have an idea.
and then a subtle finger cross underneath there, just see if she realizes this. But perhaps we're thinking perhaps maybe working with him and an exchange of a favor for a favor. I'm trying to give her a wink without giving her a wink because Belial is looking. There's a spy mask right in front of us.
Will you make a charisma check, please, Jules?
Yes, I will.
Would that also classify as thieves' cant? If she's a rogue and can understand it?
I like the attempt, but not in this situation.
Oh,
Okay, I have inspiration.
Thieves can't.
I'm gonna spend it.
A roll of 5. Okay. Then
Okay, and then I'm also going to add my psychic. Ah, crap.
Damn.
Okay, so 16.
Well, I've never worked with a devil before. I take your meaning, though. She seems to look a bit confused, but gets up to go to the bar and order drinks for herself and get something for her cat. This appears to be a drow woman with dark purple skin.
I'm gonna use a mental ability to whisper in both of your heads. Now, if we had an army of wizards who also happen to hate us, battling a devil with us,
So I'll take as many people. I don't care how they feel about us. If they're battling the devil, I'll take it. Honestly.
if we want the best chance of survival,
they're definitely going to want
think-
something out of
I
it,
think-
though.
I think having other targets would help.
I'm gonna grab
Well-
my glass of ale and stand up and be like, this is gonna take a stronger drink.
You want to
I'll be
get
right
one
back.
for me? And I hand him my cup as he gets up.
Yeah, yep. I'm just gonna go get a bottle. I'll be right back.
Good idea.
And
We
I'm
do
gonna
have
I'm
a
gonna
bargaining
head.
chip. Belial has the stone.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting.
And the only way he can get his mask back, his face back, is through a deal with us.
Do I have a sending spell left?
And Drugels, you step away to gather some drinks as Mordecai,
Yep.
Mentions his cogent point.
And I'm actually heading to the bar to next to our newest friend that just showed up.
Sure.
And I'll just kind of go to the bar and just stand, just kind of leaning on the elbows at the bar waiting, and I'll just go up next to her and just say, not looking at her or anything, just kind of looking ahead and sort of mumbling, just to keep it sort of hidden. We have a means to summon him, and he wants us to do a favor for him. Maybe we could set a trap.
And just as a sidebar, quickly to clarify details, because I know I've covered this with Joel. There might be confusion because there's so many devils involved. Sorry, switch.
There's like 20.
Am I mixing something up here? That might be my fault.
I think there's just a little bit.
Devils.
There's too many devils.
The Oops All Devils campaign.
Too many cooks?
So Makazel is the giver and taker of faces. Belial is one of the devils whose face was taken in retribution for the wrongs done.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And so Makazel is the one that has made the offering to Mordecai as far as if Mordecai scrawls the symbols of Makazel into a source of power, then Makazel will remove the face. So it would appear that Makazel in some way has dominion over these other devils whose faces they have taken. And so that is the one who has made this offer. So just to clear, I know it's a little in the muds also because we've been building this over, weeks and weeks. So yeah.
So
Sorry.
I will still do the same thing. I will still do the same thing, but I'm going to change what I said a little bit because Chris lost track of this, but Jules has it.
Yeah, that
down
makes sense.
Yeah. So I'll go up and same thing and everything, except what I'll say is Makazel has requested us to summon him in exchange for a favor. He will remove the mask. Could we set a trap for him and sort of cut this whole thing off at the top? Take out the boss.
Oh, that is interesting. I know that Makazel and Rispatong have a deep-seated hatred for one another.
Yeah, that was part of the offer. He was going to help us with. He would come to help us with Rispatong.
Yes.
In exchange for the portal, he would help us with Rispatong and also remove the mask.
I would be most careful of any deal made with Makazel, the Frozen Duke.
Well, no official deal has been made as of yet, but that's the offer that we have on the table.
Right, I see. I think that when... I don't know, actually. She seems to begin to think to herself, considering this new option laid out. Well, that does make things more interesting. I'm sorry I can't offer more wisdom.
Would you be interested in a fight like that if it came up? Because obviously, as you are very much aware, we could use all the help we could get in that situation.
Yes. I must admit I have a lot on my plate. Many fights already, as you would say. I am here for two reasons. I won't waste your time with riddles. The first is this mask. I mean to seek out all of the masks, the faces of humiliation, and put them away where they can never be found again. But the other reason is the webs. They concern me. My mother won't like that there are so many spiders here without her.
Okay. Well, what? So we need to send the spiders home? Or what do we need to do about that?
Well, I'm not sure if there's anything you can do for me.
Well, I'm asking for help from you for something very, very hefty and challenging. So I'm willing to discuss another favor in exchange.
Well, let me think on it. I'm actually waiting for my mother. I said no riddles. My name is Fellet. My mother is the Queen of Spiders.
Well, Fellet, it is nice to meet you. I had a suspicion that your mother would carry some sort of title, such as that, considering So, your mother, what does she just wish to collect her spiders and return, or does she wish to? Is this more trouble? I guess is what I'm asking.
Well, I'm not sure. You see, this it's a bit more complicated because what has happened is the Grapha has pierced a piece of the demon web that in ages past was taken by the Girabolsh. Sorry, I'm looking for a note quickly. I don't want to say the wrong name. Vectra was her name, and she was an exarch of Loth, my mother. And she built her own domain within the demon web, so I did a favor for my mother, and I tricked the beast into essentially severing it from the rest of the demon webs, and I thought that she would be trapped forever. The spiders had made such a cocoon of the place, and it was impenetrable. When Moradin finally realized what he was doing, he left the place, and these fools picked up where he left off, and they broke this cocoon and let out all of these spiders.
And we don't know if that's something that's resealable.
It doesn't seem... well, perhaps. We don't know. I guess I've only thought of my mother when she comes here. Well, I choose
here's what I'll say on it. You know what we need, and we would welcome your help. If you have a favor that you wish to ask of us in return, you are welcome to present it to us, and we will see if we can. We are out here trying to do the greater good for everything, not just trying to get our friend's face back.
Oh, I know. That is why I came to speak with you, Jules.
Well, I mean, that's where we stand, so.
I will think on it, and I certainly do have a lot to think about. I hate to be selfish, but if my mother comes, that will require all of my attention.
Well, that's understandable.
If your friend...
Family first, right?
Yes, in a way. If your friend decides to summon Makazel by using the power of the Grapha, I will be there. I promise you that.
Okay, do you have a way that we can contact you, or is this just one of those mysterious you're going to be there because you're sneaky and know your stuff?
The All Tavern is nice. You all are staying here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll be around here.
I'll probably stay here as well. I've been following the one they call Belial. He is here. Of course, he knows where you are. That goes without saying.
Not surprised.
I would keep my eyes open at every moment, look for him.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Can I get a bottle of rum, please? We need a. Yeah, it's been a rough day.
What's taking so long?
Oh,
it's busy.
The barkeep comes up. Yeah, all your drinks are paid for. From a guy named Chucker Dory.
Chucker Dory.
Yeah, I got a note. He said things are going great. Catch of the day when you come back. Have a drink on me, and he meant a lot of drinks. So, yeah, appreciate it.
Wonderful. I mean, well, listen here, and I'm gonna take 2 gold out and put them on the counter for him. You take this, split it amongst the. Make sure some of the back of the house gets some of that too. Okay.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take my bottle and a couple glasses and come back to the table.
Okay.
Oh, good.
I'll sit down. I'll throw the glasses in front of us. I'll be like, I know it's early, guys, and I'll pour out some rum into each one. I was like, but based on everything I'm hearing, one way or another, this world is ending soon, so we might as well get drunk.
Great. Amazing to hear. God, I really wish I had a commune right now. That'd be awesome, but I don't. You guys want to ask Bahamut anything? You know, something is like an event that's going to happen the next week. Like, will the world end this week? That'd be a good question, right?
How about will the spiders come and attack this tavern anytime soon?
Ooh, that's good. That's good.
Are we safe from the spiders? And would will Malkazel stay true to his word?
Okay, well, the second one is going to be a little bit more ambiguous because Bahamut doesn't have any,
that's true.
Supervision over that. Possibly for the spiders thing because that's more general. I mean, a commune could probably get you a better answer on the whole Malkazel deal, but that would have to wait till tomorrow, regardless. That's a good question. So Reynold is going to
ask him. I'm gonna lean. I'm gonna lean in real close. Ask him.
Mm-hmm.
Ask him if we could muster up enough backup to defeat Malkazel head to head.
Okay.
Do you think that's a question you could ask? Or
I could do.
That's what we should ask.
Well, the deal with
maybe I don't. Maybe we don't want to know the answer to
that. I would have to phrase it a certain way because it's about. That would be like event wise.
Yeah, maybe you know what? Never mind. That's not a.
And if I cast it multiple times, the chances I get a good reply go down.
Yeah, that's either too vague or too specific, depending on how you word it. Either way, it's not going to go well. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Look, Bahamut's in the sky, flying around, having a good time, as I'm sure he is, or sleeping on a horde, or something. Yeah. I don't know. He's a platinum dragon. He's doing something. I'm sure.
Ask him if he can send any help.
Interesting.
Not himself personally. I get that. Busy dragon.
Oh, but, that'd be great if he could come.
I mean, that would be if he's in the neighborhood. That would be awesome.
He was in the neighborhood. He gave me a bird. I think. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
Oh, I did not tell you about that.
I was going to ask about the canary.
Name's Julie.
I just figured you found it at a shop.
No, old man in the alleyway gave it to me. Spit a prophecy at me and then left. Those were cool. Anyway, I'm going to ritually cast divination. This allows me to your magic and an offering put you, which is the 25 gold pieces. You ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The DM offers a truthful reply, and then Ben can do that however he wants. The spell doesn't take account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as the additional casting of spells, loss or gain of companions. And if I cast it more times, there's a chance that that I get a random reading. So, as a ritual, basically what it looks like is it's me pulling out like gold, like rubies that I ground into dust, and some sapphires that I ground into dust, and I swirl them around on the table. I make a big circle. I take a swig of ale, and I kind of just focus holy energy into the circle, and I spit words at it, and I ask, considering nothing changes, will the spiders from the Grafta overrun the populace, including this tavern? That's my question.
And you see in your mind the city of Trikeshnia with the Grafa in the center of it, and you see webs from the Grafa stretched to the ground, and they seem to grow and grow and overcome the entire city.
Right. Reynolds comes out of his vision, and he kind of like puts his forehead in the middle of the circle of gem dust that he just made that got consumed by the spell. He just sighs deep, takes a hefty swig of ale, and is like, well, the answer was yes. So within the next 7 days, at least I believe from a vision I just got, this place is going to get overrun. There's going to be webs and spiders everywhere. It's going to be bad. So time is of the essence now. I don't know how much time, but at least a week at most. You know, we're being optimistic.
Did Felix come back and join us at the table after our chat at the bar?
Not yet. She was just sitting alone.
Did you share any of the information you learned with us, or are you keeping that secret for now?
I haven't said anything yet because I'm hesitant about what I want to say in front of Mordecai right now.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Well,
the one thing I will say is that when I sit back down, I would say our new friend might be willing to help us with our ritual to help out Malkazid. But she also might need something from us in exchange as well.
I figured that. What she want? Like money or like?
Some help with another situation.
Of course. Can't just give people money anymore.
Nothing.
Always got to do something else for somebody else. Never give them like a fat stack of coin and be like, here you go.
It's just some family stuff she might need some help with.
Oh, that sounds easy.
Yeah, should be fine.
Family dispute? I could clear through that real quick.
Fine. Yeah.
Family counseling?
Yeah, I'm
kinda.
I feel like I'm like I got like that authority, I probably won't do most of the talking. I shouldn't, but
Okay, and so why don't we actually take a break from the adventure right here, and we'll take like a 14-minute break actually here. Get a bite to eat, something to drink, and we'll be back at 7:40, and then the adventure will continue.
then when he hit level 10, and I get, and that my extra ability score increased, because rogues get it at 10th level too, I'm going to take the observant feat. I'm going to have a 25.
And like god tier initiative too.
Perception. Yeah.
We're back live. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us. This is the Heroes Era, and we'll just pick up right where we left off. You all are discussing your plan in the All Tavern, and some different things have come to mind as far as what you'll actually do, and you also recognize that you have that perhaps a bargaining chip, as Mordecai said, in the gemstone that Belial has.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go first. Okay, fine. I'll go. God damn it.
Okay, I'm going to talk. All I was going to say is that the more I think about it, the more I like the idea of an army of mages, and you are right. I would rather deal with the aftermath of that than the aftermath of something else. Okay, I'm done. Go.
All right, I have written down 4 plans. Plan A through D. And I have written what we would do and what would probably happen afterwards if we were to survive. Plan A, summon Macazale to give her faces.
Hey, time out really quick. Should we talk about all of this in front of the guy?
I'll just go take a walk.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm sorry, Mordecai. Man, I feel bad.
I know, man, but
I didn't mean to have.
You understand though. Just don't get like mugged or like kidnapped when you're gone, okay?
I just whisper underneath my breath. It's because I'm a tiefling. It always happens to me.
All right. Okay, and then
Mordecai,
leaves.
wait up, and your friend from Omnis joins you.
Awesome. We'll start discussing magical theory.
Is this a new day?
No, I imagine this is the same evening.
Okay. So we're
all right.
We still have our psychic hookup then. Okay.
All right. So, what I was saying is, Plan A, we summon Macazale to fight Rispin, and we kill whoever is, seems more hurt at the end, who seems the weakest. Or the alternative to that is that, Rispin dies and we get the mask off of Mordecai, as is the deal, and nothing bad happens. That we could get betrayed or we could die. Plan B, we fight Rispin by ourselves and we don't summon any devils. We'll probably die, and the outcome of that is the Grafta will be free of influence. We'll clear that up somehow. We'll do a ritual to cleanse it of all demonic energy, and we'll clear the region of this incursion or do something like that. We'll probably die doing that, though, to be honest. Plan C, we call in the cavalry. I ring up the Council of Order using sending, and I let them know, hey, we have the location of, said stone, and we know of a somewhat way to get to it, and we need allies to go help fight. And you may end up getting this. We'll make a deal or hammer out the details, and we'll get more into that if we choose that option. We can ask them for help, and they'll probably betray us in the end, but at least, Macazale will be dead, or Rispin, I mean. Or both, honestly, realistically. If we could just swing both, that'd be great. Or, and I'm just throwing this out there, because we haven't discussed it yet, and it just occurred to me, that I could ask the Order of the Horde to, ask for some allies, maybe see if we can drum up some dragon support, because I am chosen holy warrior of Bahamut, and they might follow me into battle for something like that. We may have to promise them treasures or riches to add to their horde. Maybe they can take apart the Grafta to do that, or they can make that place their new horde spot because it's like a powerful relic, and maybe we could do something with that.
Okay.
Because the metallic dragons have made an accord that they're to be at peace with us and not, with humans and humanoids and such, as far as I recall, if I'm remembering this information correctly, that we, they have peace with us. And I believe they help defend and stave off threats, or maybe not. But they're at least friendly towards us for the time being. And I can ask them for help, maybe. I don't know how we would go about that in less than 7 days, but we can try. Oh! Since Mordecai is not here, I can kind of let you in on a little something. I feel bad about talking about this with Mordecai's gone. So, Sugar Fleece?
Yes. Well, I know of Sugar Fleece.
Big,
yes.
big golden dragon in the sky gives us light. Might be this canary. It could be this canary on my shoulder. I know.
Hang on. I need to.
Are you gonna roll insight on me?
I know a lot about Bahamut and his canaries. I'm trying to decide how much Jules knows about it. Okay. I think I read before that the that Bahamut uses like canaries as like representations of the dragons.
Yeah.
And like especially like in his human form, because it's something about like the power of a human versus like how larger and more powerful the human is to the canary is like
representation.
These dragons,
metaphor.
it's like this whole you scale it down together kind of thing. Yeah, the gods love that sort of thing. Okay, so
they do.
That's cool. There's so much going on. Let me circle back to that. So our options are die, go to a dungeon for probably the rest of our lives and die there if we survive the battle.
Oh, I didn't give you option 4. We jump ship and we just go to another continent. That's plan D.
Okay, or postpone the inevitable because this is not going to go away.
Or just not deal with it and have it bite us in the ass later. Yeah.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, that one feels like the worst option.
Somehow, right? You know?
Yeah. Also, sidebar. The
canary.
Our guest over there is her name is Fellet, and she is the daughter of the mother of the spiders.
I would be shocked, but I just told you I have one of the 7 great worms as a canary on my shoulder. Sugar Fleece didn't show today or yesterday, and now it's the canaries on my shoulder. It's a representation, symbolism, all that. So it's not really that big of a shock anymore, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Apparently they broke into this like ancient web that is what's the spider queen's name? I forgot.
Loth.
Loth's web, and so those are all like hers. So the fact that all the spiders are out here are probably that might end up being a bit of a deal with that. So the drow that was sitting with us when I said that she might need some help, it sits with that.
That's what you meant by family. I was kind of hoping for something a little easier. So you think this mother of spiders is gonna like be nice towards us, or are we gonna have to like fight her mom, like Fellet's mom?
I hope not. I hope not.
If Fellet's mom is nice to us and she just wants the spiders to get back in the ground, cool. That's what we want. We can work together on that. Easy peasy.
I mean, I feel like if we help her, then she'd probably be cool with it. I also feel like we just recently killed a couple of them, so maybe we don't bring that up.
I think they might be understanding in the fact that it was a situation.
I think they might not. I
think they would actually, because it seems like they would be under demonic influence of another evil god. And anyway, like, oh, well, that makes sense.
Funny thing about it is that this is not even the most pressing issue that we have.
It really isn't.
This is a back burner thing. That's where we're at now. So,
God, the boiling over pot of spaghetti is chump change in comparison to this giant wok that is overflowing with boiling oil. This is a weird metaphor, but I'm going for it.
No, it's that's the boiling over pot of spaghetti, which would be the dire emergency, except for the fact that
sauce
the entire kitchen
everywhere.
is on fire.
Yeah, there it is. Yes.
So, what? Oh man!
God, I wish Derek was here. We could ask him. He would know what to do.
Where is Derek?
Where's Derek? I checked behind me. Is he there?
Derek is not behind you.
When Fellet first walked in with the hood and everything, the second ominous figure, and started making a beeline for our table, I kind of thought it was going to be Derek. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we need to sleep on all this. You need to prepare some spells.
Yeah, I do. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Man.
I'll go in through the psychic link. Hey, Mordecai, how you doing, bud?
Oh, we're having a discussion about magic theory.
Oh, all right. Well,
he's wrong.
Far be it from me. Far be it. Of course, he's wrong. Did he disagree with you?
He makes a habit of it.
Then he's wrong. Obviously. I've never met anybody that knows more about magic than you, bud.
Actually, I do, but we'll leave it at that.
We're done with our chat. But you sound busy too, though. So like whenever you come on back whenever.
We'll make a round.
Yeah.
This sucks. I mean, it's cool. I got to meet Bahamut and all, and, I got
that's amazing.
The main source of light
honestly,
for this world on my shoulder. But
I mean, I gotta tell you, man, that's a hell of a thing to ride into battle with.
I'm supposed to keep this thing safe. Now I know why. I was like, oh, the old man gave me a bird and said, hey, don't let this out of your sight. Keep it safe. And I was like, okay, it's a cool pet. And now I know, not a pet that I named. Sorry. Sugarfleece? Julia? I don't know what you prefer.
The bird just seems to be flitting about happily.
Not a thought behind those eyes.
Maybe when faced against the devil, the canary will show its true form and power.
Be a big golden dragon and kill him for us.
Listen, man.
Anything would be good.
Anything at this point.
I said it a bunch, but I'm gonna say it again. This sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, and as Jules says that, he's pouring his glass with the rum, but he's like just filling the glass. Yeah, it does.
As you're saying that, Derek walks through the door.
Oh, there he is. Derek.
I spit some of the drink out.
No, it's just me.
You got my hopes up.
I should have known.
Just me. Sometimes pretending to be him gives me good ideas. I don't know.
Well, you know what? I am curious. I'm gonna cast sending.
It's like my thinking hat, I'm
gonna cast sending at 4th level, and I'm gonna ask Derek. I'm gonna calling up Derek real quick.
Derek, where are you?
Okay, I'm gonna send a message to Derek. What time of day is it right now? Is it like?
It would be midday if there were a dragon's light to mark the passage of time by.
Yeah, but it's on my shoulder, so we won't worry about it too much.
Probably getting near the evening meal time.
Hey,
you up?
Good day so far. Hey, good day so far. Where
So
are
what
you?
are you?
Where are you? We are in the All Tavern. Please help us. We need more brain power. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We summoning demons. Those were my last 3 words.
Jules hears you cast the spell, and yeah, as you finish it, he goes, "Wait, what was that last part?"
So, bury the lead for sure.
Oh, I wish I could be a fly on the wall when Derek
So I cast sending at 4th level.
What do you want me to do?
Is that all he says? He's got like 20 more words. I asked him where he's at, how he's doing. I said, please help us. We need brain power. And he's like, what do you want me to do?
I'm in the Frelsey shipyards, and I have important matters to tend to.
God damn it.
I remember him being more useful than that.
I'm casting sending again at 4th level. I'm just gonna send him a short, plain and simple message. You disappoint me. I expected you to help us brainstorm some more ideas. We're considering summoning demons. I'm disappointed, and that's it.
I suggest don't summon the demons.
Hey, Red.
What?
Maybe you shouldn't cast sending when you've been drinking.
I'm so upset.
No, but you're drunk sending, and that's not good.
Brando slams his mug on the table.
I can't, as a friend. I'm gonna need you to hand me, give me your arcane focus.
No.
Give me your holy symbol. Give me your holy symbol.
No,
I'm gonna hold on to it.
My son made this. I'm not letting it go.
I'm gonna hold on to it.
I wasn't ready for this.
I'm not letting it go.
we can fade out on that, I think.
Guys, I nearly died laughing too hard.
Oh my goodness,
man!
That response from Derek almost killed me.
What do you want me to do?
Is there anything else that you wish to do today, or is the next thing on the agenda sleep?
No, I think we've planned enough turmoil for
I think we just have to go get a nap.
Yeah.
The rest of the night passes. Perhaps you speak here and there with the new arrivals, Fellet and Mordecai's friend from Omnis. But nothing eventful happens the rest of the evening.
Okay. I'm gonna commune. I'm putting that in my book.
So you intend to take a long rest, is that right?
We intend to.
Okay. And the time passes until morning comes.
Whenever that is. I have to imagine the canary wakes me up like a rooster. It's just chirping in my ear saying it's morning, it's morning. Okay. Oh. Damn. I can cast scrying once? That's right. Oh well. Oh wait, isn't oh god.
my friends?
It is. I'm now stricken between two options, of all things. Okay.
Mordecai, when you awaken,
Yes.
you are lying in your bed, and then wakefulness comes to you, but you can't move. And when you open your eyes, you see what looks like corn silk stretched across them, masking your vision. And you begin to feel sick. You feel restrained. Will you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Of course. That's a 9.
That should do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or whatever you got cooked up.
You begin to feel nauseous, and it's very hard to think.
Oh no.
You feel like you've eaten something rotten, and you need to throw up, but you can't open your mouth. You're completely restrained. Your jaw won't move, your shoulders, your hands, your knees and hips and feet. Nothing will move.
Do I feel paralyzed, or do I feel like I'm entangled in something?
You feel more like you're entangled in something.
I don't remember this. What happened before I went to bed? And I'm gonna try to reach out to Jules, but I don't think we have a mental connection anymore.
No, because it's the next morning. I haven't set it up yet.
So it's just me, like, trying to think really hard.
Does he get out? Does he reach out to me through the power of friendship?
That doesn't seem to work.
In that case.
So you reach out for the mental link, but it's not established.
Do I feel paralyzed or restrained?
Restrained.
Is my staff within reach?
Your staff, you can see out of the corner of your eye, leans against the wall right by your bed where you left it.
I always leave it in the most inconvenient places. Okay. There is a spell. I don't want to use it yet, but I don't have a choice. I am going to cast Far Step, which is vocal component only.
Okay.
Do you want me to post it on chat?
Oh, please do.
So it's one of my brand new 5th level spells.
Nice.
It's a concentration spell with a casting time bonus action. You can teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. On each of your turns before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action to teleport in the same way again. And it's going to last up to 1 minute. So I'm going to teleport next to my staff and pick it up.
Okay. You do so, and you are now standing next to your bed, which seems to be just covered in spider webs, spiders crawling among them, and some of the spiders leap quickly to you. And as you lift your staff, you feel the poison seeping into your arms and beginning to affect your movement. You can act.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use bonus action again to get out of here. So I'm going to teleport outside of this room.
You would need to be able to see the space.
I see what
Unfortunately,
you mean.
the door is closed and the window is shuttered.
Is there any way for me to open the door?
You can try to move across the room to open the door.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Okay. You raise your hands and they won't seem to work. So this is actually going to require a dexterity check and some other means of opening it. You can describe what you attempt to do.
Okay. So my hands don't properly work, right?
Yes, it would seem that way.
So I'm going to try to, like when you have your hands full with something and you try to like open it with your wrists, like you try to work that door handle with your wrists.
Yes.
That's basically me right now.
Okay. And if you would roll a dexterity check, and just with disadvantage, please.
Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and use Dark One's own luck on this roll.
Okay.
So that's another D10. Straight dexterity?
Yes, please.
Okay. Well, that's not great.
A 16 and a 4, so a 4 with the disadvantage.
Let's see what Dark One's own luck does for me. Okay, so that's a 12 total?
Sure. And the handle opens, the door, you're able to swing in, and you can step out, kind of clutching your staff to your chest, staggering out as you would, and you will take 7 poison damage.
Okay.
And you feel the effects of the poison beginning to paralyze you further as you step into the hallway, and you feel it begin to enter into your legs. And you'll need to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. Is this also with disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. Oof. So another 12?
So you're kind of stumbling about in the hallway here, trying to catch your balance as you feel the poison of the spider overtaking you.
And again, I'm going to use my bonus action to teleport 60 feet towards my companion's door if I can.
Yes, you can. You can teleport to immediately in front of their door.
And I'm going to start screaming, "Spiders! Poison! Help!"
And Reynold, you hear this immediately outside of your room.
Reynold wakes up in a hurry, huh? Spiders! And he goes and he clutches his holy symbol, and he kind of how do the doors open? Do they open towards?
Yes, they open inward.
They open inward? Okay, so I go and I rip the door and I open inward. Hey, oh man, you look bad. You said poison? As I asked Mordecai, and I go over and I touch his shoulder, and I was like, I don't know if this will work. And I cast at 3rd level Lesser Restoration, which will I can touch a creature and end either one disease or one condition afflicting it, which paralyzed or poisoned.
Very good. And Mordecai, you feel Reynold's magic taking away the poison, the effects of the poison. You feel full use of your faculties.
What essentially happens is I take my hook that I have dangling as a necklace as my holy symbol, and I go and I rake it across your chest in a diagonal motion, and instead of it just being one red streak, it's 3, kind of in a claw motion, as it rakes all the poison out and it splatters onto the ground before dissipating.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my stuff real quick, and I'll meet you in your room. And I run back and I go gather my equipment and burst on out the door, making sure my Julia, Schroger's fleece, whoever is on my shoulder.
Jules, you hear the shout as well.
Okay. Yeah, I'll come charging in also and throw the door open and be like, what's it? Oh, there's so many spiders. Okay. Okay.
I could flame breath them. You want me to just burn them all?
Yes. Yes, I do. I do what I do.
Well,
I like kind of stepping backwards behind him. I very much want that to happen.
Will its mom be angry if I do that though?
We'll deal with it. If she's gonna be mad at that, then we've already pissed her off.
Okay, here we go. I don't have any other flame spells. Oh, I had Sacred Flame, I guess, but this is more thematic. I'm gonna open my jaw and relinquish a fire breath that coats the room on fire, burning the spiders and the webs and whatever else is flammable. And I guess if you need, we'll need to make a dex save, if you care.
The webs and the spiders are all burned away by your fire.
It tastes like hot sauce.
And actually, as the eruption of flame or what have you dies down, Jules, you hear a subtle sound on the other side of the wall, outside of the tavern. You hear footsteps quickly leaving.
I got footsteps. I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna head out after that.
Okay.
Follow those steps.
Okay. The way there's a back door and a front door through the lobby. The quickest way out would be through the back door that's just at the end of the hall where these rooms are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll go out the back.
And will you make a perception check, please?
Mm-hmm. Perception. It's a dirty 20.
And you step outside to look around, the door squeaking as it opens, and you hear footsteps, and they begin to echo all around the corridor that you're in. It sounds haunting, as if there are many footsteps everywhere.
Hello? You obviously know I'm here.
And with the echoing footsteps comes the subtle sound of muffled laughter echoing off of all the walls of the alley.
Okay. We don't have to do all this. Are you here with Lolth?
No, I've come for my face.
You Jules starts to take some steps backwards. Yeah, we have your face actually. Let me go get it for you. And I'll continue walking backwards back into the place, and then like psychically I'll hey, oh wait, no, I haven't set it up yet. I forgot it's a new day. I'm gonna go find the guys.
Sure, they're here in the hallway at hand.
Hey, quick change of plans, guys. He's here for his face.
Oh, let's go kill him.
Yeah. Let's go.
Come on, let's go! And Reynold starts running.
I'm running out too. Well, actually, I'm not gonna rush out. I'm gonna stealth. I'm gonna try to stealth out. I doubt that's gonna do anything against
Jules, do you want to call your friend?
Oh yeah. Do I know? Did she tell me like what room she was in or anything? Fellet?
She did not.
She said she was gonna be staying there.
Yes.
Okay.
Reynold goes to the front desk where the bartender's like, "Hey, do you know where this this elven woman?"
As Reynold had turned to run down the stairs, Jules turns down the hallway and goes, "Fellet!"
Well, yeah. Do you know where she lives? Which room she's in?
I just came in for the morning shift. And moments later, a door flies open, and there's a dwarf standing there with a mug of ale. And then another dwarf another door flies open, and there's standing Fellet, putting her hood over her head. Yes, she is there.
It's go time. It's go time. They're here.
Who?
He's here for his face.
And she begins chanting magic to herself.
And then I'm going to turn and look at the dwarf with the ale and be like, "Do you like to fight? You want a good fight?"
The dwarf steps back and slams
finish that
the
ale.
door.
Put your pants on. No. Finish the ale. Put your pants on it. Grab it. Come on.
Hey, I don't know you. You don't know me. But you want to fight?
I think he thought you were trying to pick a fight with him.
Oh yeah, I guess I might have pitched that wrong. Too late. All right, so as now I'm gonna turn and try to stealth out.
Okay, will you be leaving out the back again?
Actually no, I'm gonna go out the front this time and try to come around.
Okay. And Reynold, you charge out the back door or out the front with Jules? You're already in the lobby questioning the attendant.
Holy shit.
God. Okay. All right, Mr. Rogue. We get it. Reynold is just going to run out I'm just going to roll a d20. Higher is the back door, lower is the front door. Okay, so he's going to run out the back door and just kind of start sprinting, not knowing what to look for. I don't know if they have the mental link up. It's like, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just running.
Oh, don't worry, he'll find you. I rolled a 32 for my stealth check.
And Mordecai, what exit do you choose?
I'm just watching this go down. I will go with Reynold.
Yeah, Reynold is running. He waits for you to catch him. He's like, wait, no, this is good. And he's gonna stick next to you, and he's gonna cast. How long does this last? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if I should do it now. He's gonna hold off actually.
Okay. And the group of you rush into the street. Jules, you're moving in practical silence. And when you enter the streets, it is dark and cold, and there are cobwebs stretched across the buildings. And Fellet looks from rooftop to rooftop, doorway to doorway.
Don't you know where this? You're like the expert here. Where is this guy?
I'm joining you. You said that he's here.
Oh yeah, well, according to Jules.
Belial! Felix shouts.
Yeah. Belial!
The name of the devil echoes throughout the city.
Hello!
It seems to grow as it echoes and grow in volume, becoming louder and louder. Till the name of Belial is practically being shouted at you from the street corners.
Ah, yes. That's not evil at all. Do we have the mind link up? I'm assuming we don't.
No.
Reynold is just like, well,
Set it up in the
I don't know where to go. He's thinking of holy things he can do.
As I've stealthed around, let me ask. As I've stealthed around and I'm coming around that side, can I see Reynold? Like, can I see these the other ones?
Yes, you can see them kind of down an alley as they're pouring into the street. Yes.
I can see all three of them, including Fellet?
Yes.
Okay. Then in that moment, when I can see all three of them, then I will set up the mind link with everyone.
Okay.
And say, and guys, I can see you. I'm back behind you, southeast side, behind some bushes over here.
Okay. Where'd you see him?
I didn't see him. I heard him. His voice came from sort of every direction at once. It's like he was there, but he was just like everywhere there.
I gotcha. Man. Okay, well, I guess I'll do it. Fine. And right now, is going to cast Detect Evil and Good for 10 minutes. I know if there's a aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of me, I know where it's at if I locate it, if I pick it up.
And there doesn't seem to be as you cast the spell.
Pick up nothing.
Perhaps you recognize Mordecai appearing as a fiend to you.
No, that's normal. Old news. Is this where's the last spot you knew of? Are we in it? So where we're standing right now? Oh,
yeah.
Reynold, where is your canary?
I made sure that my canary was on my shoulder. I said that as I busted out and cured.
And the canary seems to be glowing with radiant light as you cast Detect Evil and Good.
Oh, there we go. That pretty much confirms it. Oh, at least I got one good piece of information out of this. No idea at all. I could scry.
Will you all please roll perception checks? Jules, I have your 20. You have not made that since going outside again, though, right? That was the original roll.
That was the original one, yeah.
Okay. If you make a new one, please. Then.
So,
there it is.
Yeah. I didn't mean to do advantage on that. It's a 17.
Okay.
I got 10.
But you know what? I'm gonna throw a psychic die on that because I don't want to miss anything.
Okay.
It's a good idea.
All right, that's a dirty 20.
That's a 3 for me.
Oh no. And you hear again the haunting laughter fill the streets, and the coldness of it is really coming to effect as you feel this night now that has lasted for several days. And if you would please, Mordecai, Jules, you hear a voice in the distance that does not grow in volume. It's very quiet. And Mordecai, would you please make for me an intelligence saving throw?
Oh no.
Ooh, I'm not good at those.
He's getting feeble-minded.
17.
Wow, you're good at those.
I'm not.
Okay. And the darkness persists. Jules, you did hear a voice faint in the distance.
It sounded like it was casting something.
Yes, it did sound like words of magic.
Can I don't know if I can do this or not, just from hearing them. Can I sort of triangulate from that where they were at well enough to throw a blade at them in that direction?
You can attempt to make the attack where you think the voice came from.
Okay.
Mordecai, please also take 14 damage as you feel something piercing your mind.
I'll take that.
Is there any chance that they might be surprised by this attack because I was hidden and I would therefore get advantage?
There is a chance.
Okay, well, it's wow. It's either a 22 or 27, so
What is the range? 60 feet is the range of your psychic blade?
60, yeah.
Okay. And your blade shoots off into the darkness. No telling if it was effective or not.
Okay, psychically, did you see the direction I just threw that?
Yeah.
That's whatever they were doing to Mordecai. That's where the voice was coming from.
Randall just runs towards that direction with his detect good and evil still up, and is trying to see if he can get any ping at all.
Okay. And Mordecai, what do you do?
Did I see the direction that he threw the knife?
Yes.
There's something I can do. There's a spell for this occasion that I have specifically.
Oh, really? Tell me more.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
The one specific spell on the D&D
I
compendium.
have exactly for this situation. Oh, don't you love
Kill
when things
everything
work
in
out?
that direction.
Basically. So it's this one.
He's just gonna put fireball up.
No, it's even better. Not against devils. So it's a 30-foot radius sphere, centered on a point within range of 120 feet.
Okay.
Me. Dim greenish light spreads within a 30-foot radius sphere, centered on that point. The light spreads around corners and lasts until spell ends, up to 10 minutes.
Okay. And now where do you
creature-
direct this sickening radiance?
So I am going to, based on the direction that Jules threw his dagger.
Sure, and it went down a long street, a very long avenue.
Right in the middle.
Okay, about how far away?
A little further than he threw his dagger, so probably like I would say 20 feet ahead of wherever the dagger landed.
Okay.
It's 80.
So
So
it'd reach out to
95.
It would reach out about 50 feet further than the dagger does at the edge.
Gotcha. Okay, and the sickening green pile takes the streets and illuminates the area. And you see a couple of people making some kind of transaction, and they look around and the horrific light.
This light makes it impossible for creatures to benefit from being invisible. The light and any level of exhaustion caused by the spell go away when the spell ends.
And they begin to kind of like clutch at their cores and walk away from this light, thinking it's some ill effect, maybe of the spiders, who knows? Some bystanders. But there's no sign of Belial. Not yet. Jules, did you have something else in mind?
I'm just going to move forward a little bit. I'm trying to stay as stealth as I can.
Okay.
Maintaining cover and whatnot. Still staying kind of behind everybody else, but just moving up slowly and keeping an eye out and really focusing on like listening to what's going on.
Okay.
Not even so much trying to scan everything, but just like really kind of just focusing on listening, because I'm having more luck hearing them than I am seeing them.
If you would, please make a perception check with advantage. The air feels very humid, and for some reason the sound is just amplified by the humidity, the wetness of the streets.
Not a great roll. It's a 19.
Okay.
Okay, and so you look about, or I'm sorry, you listen, putting your ear to the streets. No, that's not the right metaphor. and perhaps you will hear something. Let us find out. Reynold, did you have something in mind?
This spell's up for 10 minutes, and I'm just gonna keep running in a direction that his last known location, which is down this street.
If you would roll for me a D100, please.
Okay,
we're looking for a top 10 percentile for the result I have planned here.
Roll 99.
Ooh.
99. Here we go. 28.
That's neither of those numbers are the one I said.
You're running up and down the street, Reynold, trying to
where is this guy?
Catch this fiend in your, divine vision, so to speak. Unable to do so. And Jules, as you listen keenly, carefully, you hear again a voice speaking words of magic. And if you would please, Mordecai, make a Constitution saving throw.
I really don't like those.
You're doing fine.
17?
Okay. You're doing good.
Okay. I'm sorry, I do need to check something real quickly.
Is Lucky out right now? Have you summoned him? Is he out and about, invisible?
Lucky is always around.
Okay.
Unless he's dead, which he's not right now. It's Bucky that I have to summon. Lucky's just always there.
Okay.
Okay, my apologies. I just need to double check that, and you will take. You feel like the poison earlier, something coursing through your body, but it becomes violent, and begins to sear you from the inside, and you're feeling searing pain, and you will take half damage for your save. Half of 63 is 31.
I'm barely standing.
Can I do something?
Oh,
Now?
no. I also have something I want to do, but
Sure.
You can, yeah.
You feel the searing pain.
Reynolds,
And actually, now I should have had you roll initiative for an order of turns. Why don't we go ahead and do that now, and that'll decide the order that the three of you act in. We do have a mechanic to fall back on in this situation, where we can't figure out who acts next.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Two very low rolls.
6, 8, 12.
Oh, come on, guys.
Look. All right.
It's okay. Let me get that one out of the way. I don't need that.
Mordecai, you can act.
I'm very hurt. So I want to get the hell out of here. There's two things I want to do. First, I'm going to use my movement and my teleport ability with my bonus action to move as far away from wherever we think that voice is coming from. Or wherever I personally think it's coming from.
Is this a leveled spell? Because I think you've used your leveled spells for your short rest.
Sorry? This is a concentration check. Oh, you're right, because I use a concentration spell for the... So that's no longer up. I'm using my full movement. And if that's the case, I'm going to go ahead and use the invisibility that I get from my race ability.
Okay.
To cast invisibility on myself, which is a once per long rest ability. So that's gone. I am currently invisible. and I am 30 feet away further from wherever I think he is.
Okay, and after Mordecai is Reynold.
How far away is Mordecai from me?
It's hard to tell. Mordecai turned invisible.
Yes, because I need to get within 30 feet of him at least to heal him. And he just ran away from me and turned invisible, so that's hard to do now. So I guess what I'll do in turn is I will run my full movement towards the direction that Mordecai went when I last seen. I still have my vision up, so I can still detect if he's suddenly there or not. And yeah, that's tough. Yeah, I'm just gonna use my action just to dash, just to get towards closer to where Mordecai is at, just in case. That'll be my turn. Just full sprint. I'm trying to run after him, like, Mordecai, wait! Hold on, I'm trying to heal you.
After Reynold is Jules.
Sorry,
I'm sorry, Reynold, you can make a perception check to try to see if you can, easily find Mordecai.
I got 16.
Okay. And then next is Jules. And of course, remember, Mordecai, you can speak as a free action on other people's turns if you guys want. It's fine. Just a sentence or so, is all right.
I will say I'm here. It's more of so I can't be targeted by single target spells because I can't be seen. Than trying to actually hide with invisibility.
Okay, keep it in mind.
So I will say I'm here. One more thing, I do have one more spell slot from my staff. It's just that's once per long rest, not short rest.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
That's all.
And so I'm sorry. So that's all from Reynold, and then we have Jules.
Okay. Well, another day to be stupid. I heard this voice again this time when he was casting a spell. Correct?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
You place this the source of the voice on a rooftop, kind of nearby. Within maybe 60, 80 feet of you, probably on the left side of the street up here.
Within 60 to 80 feet of me. Okay. Okay, then I'm going to use 30 feet of movement, and I'm just going to dash straight ahead.
Okay.
30 feet for my movement. Then I'm going to, for my bonus action, I am going to throw a Psychic Blade 40 feet. It's going to stick where it sticks at. I'm going to appear.
Oh, how so?
It's my that's a new ability I got at 9th level. My Soul Blades.
Awesome.
It's a psychic teleportation.
Okay.
Ooh.
I roll a psychic die, which I rolled a 4, and I can teleport I can throw it up to 10 times that roll, and teleport to that location.
Cool. All right.
So I use my bonus action to throw that, so that gets me 70 feet total, advanced. Do I see anything? Do I see him or anything?
So when you throw this, it's a psychic blade that you throw?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. If it hits something else, then yeah.
Sure. Do you throw it to the rooftops? The voice did seem to be coming from up there.
I throw it in the direction that I heard the voice coming from, yeah.
Okay. Well, you appear suddenly, and you are... I don't know the semantics of the spell, I have to admit, but I'm picturing that if you appear there, your feet are not planted on any surface, and so you're essentially here in the air, and there's a wall before you that you can attempt to grab quickly? Would that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's what. Okay, so what do I need to? Do I need to make a check?
Wow, that's a really cool spell. Yeah, please make a dexterity saving throw, and you can do so with advantage as you're prepared for this.
Okay.
And energized by your own magic. Oh,
that's a natural 29 total.
Yeah, in fact,
we're gonna do a backflip onto the wall.
He lands and then does a backflip.
You easily actually hoist yourself onto the roof in one quick motion. And you see a dark figure on the other side of the roof. Nothing more than a silhouette in the darkness. Nondescript features. It seems to be wearing long black flowing robes, despite your ability to see in the dark. Right?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm a human.
Ah, even better. Way scarier. But yes, it's very dark, but you do see this figure silhouetted, the cool wind kind of pulling its cloak about it, and perhaps this is the one you sought.
All right, Jules, it's time for your 1v1 again on a rooftop. Get to it.
How do I always end up on a rooftop?
Go kill him.
It's your thing.
Psychic link. Hey guys, to all three of them because I'm talking to Fellet too. Hey guys, found him. He's on the roof over here. I'm gonna try to make sure he stays here, and I'm gonna throw a blade at him. I guess might as well. I'm up here.
Are you able to after the spells that you used to get here?
Yeah, I just used my movement, and the soul blade is a bonus action. The teleport is a bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm standing face to face with him, so I guess that's not going to be an advantage roll. So I'm not going to do squat for damage. I'm not even going to hit. It's a 15.
Okay. A 15 does miss.
Yeah. Which I can't. No, I'm not going to. I can now add my psionic die to attack rolls as well, but I'm not going to do it on that one because I wouldn't get the sneak attack or anything with it anyway. It's more of just drawing attention. Anyway, that's my turn.
Okay. And this dark silhouette before you, Jules, begins chanting, and the laughter overcomes you, the same laughter as before, and it is coming from this creature. Please make a charisma saving throw.
You're good at those, right?
I'm not bad at them. Ooh. Can I do it on a... Shoot. I still can't add anything to the saving throws, so that's it. It's 15.
And
you die.
Suddenly, everything around you changes, and you are in a stone prison with wrought iron bars for a door. No door.
Oh man.
Nope, no door.
I have a chime of opening.
Oh,
it's like I'm finally gonna get to use this thing.
So close.
No door. It's a very small room, and you're confined here. It feels. Just as you all hear Jules shouting from the rooftop, "He's here! Here!" Then there's silence, and next is Mordecai.
Did I hear where that came from?
Yes, you saw, Jules's intention in teleporting there, and then, yes, I would think that you then heard from the, as you see him kind of leaping over this awning or whatnot, you definitely hear where he is, or where he went.
I want to run.
My ass vanished.
I want to run and use my movement, not necessarily to get closer, but just to turn into it to see if I can get a clear view.
You don't seem to be able to see up onto the rooftop from the streets.
Is Fellet not in initiative? Is she not helping out?
I'm sorry. Thank you.
She's by like, you guys.
I was genuinely asking. I was making sure she didn't like dip on us or something.
Good
like,
question.
I lied. I don't go after the faces. It's just a ruse.
To be fair, the devil was just revealed this initiative count.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just and that's it. I didn't know if.
No, thank you. I appreciate the reminder.
Or if she was
I
doing
definitely
something else
overlooked the NPCs a lot, and I was. But I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mordecai.
If that's the case, I'm going to try to use my movement to get up on a rooftop as well. To see if that gives me a better view.
You'd like to climb up?
Yeah, being invisible, I feel a little bit safer, so I'm going to go ahead and try to do that.
Okay, make an athletics check, please.
I'm really good at those, I feel like.
Today's your day, man. You got this.
Yeah, I got this. I mean, that's a whole 8.
And as you begin to slip off of this building, just losing your grasp, falling harmlessly to the ground, instead you begin to levitate, and you hear words of magic as Fellet casts levitate on you from behind. And you begin to rise vertically, about 20 feet, and you're peering over the rooftop now.
Do I see anything from here?
You do. You see the dark silhouette of a creature who is just finished casting a spell.
Okay, I think that's going to be my movement and my action, so that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
But do I know how far away from me the creature is?
About 15 feet.
Okay. That'll be the end of my turn then. Thank you.
And Fellet says, "Let me know if I should drop you." And that will be Fellet's turn as she's cast levitate on Mordecai, and then is Reynold.
With my movement, would I be able to get onto that rooftop as well and join the party?
You can certainly try.
I was running after Mordecai, or at least where I thought I was, and
right. Definitely, we're close. And if you can try to make an athletics check to climb, yes.
Sure. Way better at that than these two jokers. Okay, maybe not as much.
Whoa. A 7.
How did I get higher?
Watch this.
How did I get higher? I have a negative.
Too short.
I'm sorry, I can't lift you both.
That's all right.
You're a fair bit heavier as well.
I had some boots that would do this for me, but I don't put them on.
Unfortunately, you're not able to make the climb, and you find yourself still on the ground, just one leg poised up as if ready to climb.
Okay. Mordecai is within 30 feet of me. I believe, correct? Because
yes.
I'm below.
Right. Yep.
Okay.
But he's about 20 feet up.
The dark shadow spirit demon guy is what? Not 30, but like 60 feet within range. I'm just trying to know my options, what I can do here.
You can't see the demon or devil.
That does limit things. All right. What I'm gonna do is, does this change anything if I upcast it? No, but man, tough. Nope, everything's touch or sight. Damn it. Okay, well, you know what I'm just gonna do then? I'm just gonna do what I originally planned. I'm gonna cast Aura Vitality at 3rd level. That means as a bonus action for a minute, in a 30-foot radius around me, I can use my bonus action to cause one creature in the aura to regain 2d6 hit points.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to give 2d6 hit points to Mordecai. And if he has Lucky out and he's close to him, he gets full healing from it.
Okay.
So that would be, just 12 healing flat? I was gonna do a big cure wounds, but I can't apparently beat you in scaling a wall. So this will just have to do for now.
Okay, so you're dumping 2d6 on me?
Yes.
Okay.
For this turn. And then I'll keep trying to get up on the rooftop on my next turn. That's pretty much...
And did you say there's something that maxes out that?
Yeah, so I have one of my invocations. Let me see if I can post it.
Okay.
It's
I've known about this for a while because Mordecai has shared it with me before, and I've had it in my list of when I heal him.
Wow, I did not know about that. That's very interesting. I like
it's incredible.
I mean, I should have. That's great.
So I regain 12 hit points instead of 2d6.
Warlocks are amazing.
And if I cast a 4th level Cure Wounds like I was going to, you would have regained 36 hit points or something like that.
Honestly, over the long run, this one's probably going to be more useful.
Yeah, I got 10 rounds of 2d6 as a bonus action.
Yeah, it's pretty bonkers.
That's why I got Aura Vitality, because it's a bomb spell. Well, that's basically my turn.
All right, then we have Jules.
Who is somewhere.
I can't do anything, right? There's not really any...
Hanging out.
I'll look and listen and see if there's anything I can...
You're familiar with the spell that has been cast upon you, Banishment.
I've been banned. Yeah, that's what I figured it was.
That's what I figured too.
And you know that you're in some demi-plane somewhere, perhaps of this devil's own creation. Who knows? But you know that while you're here, according to the spell as it's usually cast, you would be, under no danger, no immediate danger as you are here. It should be a harmless place.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat a ration and hope that my friends have this under control.
And Mordecai, there you hover, looking at the faceless devil, just this black silhouette with flowing robes, and the laughter continues. You levitate there.
Invisible still?
Yes. Invisibility lasts until I cast a spell.
Oh, actually, can I do something? I do have something I want to do. Would I be allowed to hold an attack action just in case his concentration gets broken? And I pop back out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
I would just continue doing that every round until I'm just ready.
Okay. And the creature before you, Mordecai, says, "Show yourself, coward." And next is Mordecai.
Okay. I'm a little healthier, which is good, and I know where it's at now, so I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast and try to knock this thing off the roof.
Okay, please do.
Oh, I was ready, but I didn't need to intervene at all.
That's gonna be 2 21s.
Both hit.
Awesome. Not great.
Low roll.
Yeah. It's 15 total,
Okay.
and he's gonna be pushed back 20 feet.
Okay. And you push this creature across the roof. Give me a 50-50 roll whether or not he makes it to the edge of the roof, since we don't have a visual here. So highs
So
is
1d2?
he might get pushed off.
So is that a 1d2 or a d100?
Yeah, either one.
Do they even have a D2 in this?
It doesn't look like they do.
You could type it in.
Can you command it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could do a command for it. You could command any D, whatever.
And that's the power of the internet.
And the devil is pushed back across the roof, but this rooftop is more than 20 feet. Mordecai, there you are hovering, and you come into the vision of everybody, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say I'm not gonna ask her to
Drop.
drop the levitate. If anything, I'm gonna try to move across the what do you call it, the my side of the rooftop.
Okay. Still looking at the devil before you.
Yeah, trying to move. How far is he from me now?
About 35 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna stay within 30 feet of him if I can.
Okay. And the devil sits up and says a quick word of magic. Fire comes to his many fingertips that are splayed outward, the robes draping from his arms. And gonna make some attack rolls here.
I'm going to cast Counterspell.
Hey, and also, this is probably absolutely futile, but does he have to make concentration checks for those Eldritch Blasts?
Oh, thank you, my friend. Yep, I'll roll the concentration checks. Oh.
Wow.
And
That
Jules, there you
doesn't
are
usually happen.
on the rooftop.
I'm back, baby!
And your action is ready.
Sneak attack?
Just trying to think a second here. Okay, Jules would be there, ready to take his prepared action. You can take your action, Jules.
Okay. Is there any chance that he's surprised enough by me popping back in that I get an advantage?
Yes.
Yes.
Is Jules within 30 feet of me?
Come on.
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter. I don't fight.
Hey-o.
That's a crit.
Oh my
That's a
God.
31 to hit.
Okay.
Jules
Oh,
is
so
so
beautiful.
bored in a box.
Oh my goodness.
Oh! Clobbered.
Jesus.
That's 51 points of damage.
Oh my God.
Okay.
That's a healthy chunk.
Jeez.
Just, I will not be ignored.
Someone's mad.
Jules, he performs like 100% better on a rooftop. It's really weird.
You keep me on a roof, I can Rambo this whole thing.
Favorite terrain, apparently.
And so, Mordecai, as you cast counterspell, you hear almost the same exact words uttered by this devil as it counters your counterspell.
My counterspell.
And
Well, I can't counter his counterspell to my counterspell, so.
I cast. I don't have
it only goes so far.
Does Spell it cast
I go,
counterspell?
hey, don't.
Fella does not. Good question, though.
You try.
And so some attacks will come as the fire, though it is almost extinguished by your magic, reignites anew.
Ooh.
Oh my lord!
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
so
I
much.
think you're
Oh,
dead,
that's so
pal.
much.
Yeah,
An
I
8,
think you're gone.
14, 26,
Oh,
21, 8,
God.
16. Will a 14 hit?
Yes.
Or will a 16 hit?
Yes.
Oh my. Okay, all but 2 will hit. Oh.
I might need to have to use Revivify here, guys. Might be the first instance.
Very likely. That's all right. That's okay. How much damage?
I can tell you, that's more than 13.
You'll take 32 fire damage.
I have resistance to fire damage.
Okay.
So that'll only be half.
That'll be 16 damage.
Oh,
I'm still up.
Amazing. Wonderful. Splendid.
And you see the head of this creature whip about nervously.
Where are you going, my friend? Why in such a rush? Why don't you stay with us a little longer?
If you kill me, you'll be stuck with my face.
Yeah. I don't know. It's grown on me. I think it looks better on me than it ever looked on you.
Besides, you should have seen what he looked like before.
I don't even remember anymore. It's been so long.
Okay. Sorry, I'm confused on initiative because I thought Mordecai had just gone.
Yeah. It was 12 for Mordecai, 8 for me, and then 6 for Jules.
It's because I think the confusion was because Jules had a readied action.
Oh, mine was a ready to action. I haven't actually had my turn yet.
Okay, I think that brings us to Fellet and then Reynold then.
Fellet?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, because I was confused because Belial had the readied action for when Mordecai appeared.
Everyone's got ready actions.
Then he couldn't have counterspelled your counterspell because that's his reaction. Oh, crap.
D&D. Now we're playing D&D.
So you don't take that.
Fine. We just start over. You meet in a tavern.
Yeah.
So I regained
Level 1,
all those
the
hit points.
beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, you won't take that fire damage. So you would have
Awesome.
effectively extinguished his spell. My apologies. Fellet says.
Okay, so whose turn is it?
I know.
I knew
right?
invisibility
It's
was
mine,
coming.
I think.
turn
I
is
think
it?
it's my turn
Who's
next.
on first? Next is Reynold. You're up.
Okay. Can I climb up the roof, please?
Yes.
All right.
Can you?
Do I need a roll for this?
Yes, you do. Please make an athletics check.
Okay, please. 17.
There you go.
You're able to climb this building using
the
the windows and storm drain.
Problem was I didn't jump before to get a good start. I just kind of did it from standing. So I jump and I climb up onto the roof. Am I just basically right next to Mordecai for distance reasons?
Yes.
Okay. So I would like to get within 30 feet of Belial. I'm going to use my... Or is it all my movement to get up onto the rooftop? Because if so, that's fine.
It would have used your movement to get on the roof.
That's fine. And that's good with me. Mordecai is within 30 feet of me. I will use bonus action to give him 2d6, so he'll 12. Yep. And then
thank you.
As a action, I'm going to cast... What can I really do to this guy? What can I really do to mess this man up?
Something holy. Some good old radiant damage. Like a
This is
guiding
interesting. It would be a Hail Mary.
bolt. Love Hail Marys.
It would be a Hail Mary.
Well, let's have it, my friend.
Okay, let's do it. I'm going to cast at 5th level Hold Monster. We need a Wisdom save, DC 17.
Beautiful.
If he fails, he'll be paralyzed for duration. Has no effect on the undead. On each of its turns, it can make another Wisdom save.
18.
Okay, that's my 5th level spell slot gone.
Oh, so close.
Oh, that was my 1.
So close.
I'm just gonna kind of sit there and be like, well, hi. That's gonna be my turn.
And yes, unfortunately, your magic does not have the intended result. And next is Jules.
Oh man. Okay.
What you gonna do, rogue man? You've got sort of kind of magic, but not really.
I'm going to. So we're on the rooftop. Is it pretty open area? I imagine there's not. Well, I mean, he's staring right at us. It's not like I can run and hide. Screw it. We're gonna take a steady aim shot. I'm just gonna stare him right down the. Well, he doesn't have his eyes right now. Right down the blackened shadow where his eyes would be, and take a steady aim shot.
Are you within 30 feet of me?
I think so.
Okay.
We're both on the rooftop, so
I don't know why I ask.
it'll be a 30 to hit.
Jeez.
A 30 will hit.
All right, so including sneak attack, that's 27 points of damage.
This creature, casting the last of its magic, futilely it would seem, begins to shriek, and the robes are torn off of it, and there's nothing there. And you see a wisp of dark smoke, and you smell sulfur, and the smoke is carried quickly into the sky.
Bye.
Yeah, he's. We'll see him again.
I cast as a 1st level spell, detect evil and good. I'm gonna go over to where he perished at. I'm gonna see if there's any residue of him left. That may be evil.
There is something. There, in a pile of these black torn cloths, barely resembling a robe, you see a golden trinket, a chain.
Does this, what aura does this give off? I assume it's evil, but for posterity's sake.
Neither.
Doesn't give off. Well, there's something in here. It's like a necklace of some sort. I don't know what it's about. It's kind of out of my purview. I just know it's not directly evil.
Do you lift it?
No. I'm kicking the robe and ashes away with like my foot. I'm not touching this thing.
Fell, it is on the rooftop beside the three of you. What is it?
I don't know. I mean,
as you kick the ashes and the torn, tattered fabrics away, you see a large stone affixed to this gold chain.
Oh!
The stone looks familiar. It was the one that was discovered long ago.
Reynold picks up this chain and looks around for a robe or something, and he just like starts like folding it and like trying to put it in like.
I just pick it up.
I'm just trying to hide it from view, you know.
What happens?
And yes, this is the stone that was lost to Belial, that contained the signature of Therazessa or Therazessa herself, and you have recovered it.
I just grasp it and I whisper, "My precious."
Woo! All right. Good job, team.
This is a win.
This definitely we needed a win for sure.
It also gives us a little bit of a hint. I feel like he was a lot easier to defeat than that other creature that we faced previously, the scorpion.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling that if they get their mask back, it's not gonna be good.
Yeah, almost definitely not.
So,
Mordecai, the mask, Felid approaches. Does it feel any different? Is he still with you?
I'm gonna try to pull the mask off.
As before, it feels as though it is your own face. I'm sorry, I told you we should give it to him and then we would kill him.
I'm gonna try.
I don't know that there was time for that, but
I'm gonna try to mock Belial and see if he responds.
will you make a charisma check, please?
I'm pretty good at those. Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. 12.
And Felid begins cursing Belial directly into your face. It becomes a bit uncomfortable as though she's cursing you. And you can roll with advantage, so if you would roll again, please.
Yes. I will take it. Thank you.
Violet, why are you so aggressive? Oh, these things you're saying to him I've never heard before.
Oh God.
It's better.
And
Yeah.
no response comes, but it doesn't feel like the hesitation of somebody preparing a witty comeback or response. Rather, it feels as though something spoken into empty air that no one will ever hear. And it feels as though the presence of Belial is gone from your mask.
I'm just gonna sit down and like light a pipe and relax for the first time in a long time.
Everyone is kind of camp out on this rooftop.
It's like it's a little cold, but that's okay.
Felid seems to take the meaning of your gesture and sits beside you.
Well,
I wasn't lying. This mask has grown on me. It has its uses.
look, honestly, that, seeing and hearing part was very annoying. If that's gone and like that's permanent, I don't mind the mask being on your face. We've dealt with the strange looks and people giving you crap for it so far. But like it's not going to interrupt us with planning anymore, which we can actually
I feel like it's part of the brand now, you know?
can't really let go of it. Yeah.
I've never killed one of the faceless devils without first having them take back their face. I don't know what effect this will have on you over time.
Did they ever come back?
No.
Well, are you killing them on their plane?
I'm defeating them utterly. To many devils, they have claimed Gira as their own plane.
They do like this place a lot. They show up a lot.
Yes, and many devils who are killed here are not sent back to the nine hells, but perish infinitely.
And you can say with certainty that that was what that was.
If there is no answer from the mask, then I would assume the devil is gone, but one cannot say with certainty. What I do know, Mordecai, if you continue to wear the face of Belial, I will be watching you.
You say that as a threat, but I like that.
Honestly, that's kind of comforting.
It's a comfort.
We could use someone competent looking after us.
I take great comfort in your words.
Yes, please.
Well, as long as you do not stray from the path that you are on, then you should take comfort in that promise.
Can we get that in writing?
The worst thing I've done is like shady business dealings.
I know what you've done, Mordecai.
Are you a god? my aura, my detect good and evil is still up. I go over and I put her within 30 feet of it. Does she ping off as like celestial?
She does have celestial energy to her. The deeds of your group have spread far and wide, and I'm not the only one that knows of the fireballs of Mordecai. That is for sure.
That's gotten out? How does like... Oh. I was that guy with the tree.
It's a small world, Reynold. And that's a perfect place to end the adventure tonight. Good game, guys. Well played. I was hoping the devil would escape.
No,
that happened.
Jules, he won't let it happen. He's got the crit.
I'm glad he didn't. It was definitely time for a resolution of something here. So
that crit was amazing.
That was amazing.
That was so perfect timing.
Coming back from the thing.
You really didn't like being banished. You was like, this sucks.
That was a good play, Chris, because I was thinking the only thing that Chris can do is prepare a spell or an action or something. But yeah, good job. Definitely.
I just imagine he was sitting there like,
Jules is like master of the parting blow, the killing shot.
Yeah, he in the right situations, he can rain down some damage.
Like a shark to blood.
Can Jules get like a +1 on attacks and damage if he's on a rooftop?
Jules ignores all cover while on rooftops.
It's his
It's a special
favorite terrain.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. My players, thank you. And we'll be back again next week. Until then, the adventure continues.
All right.